Have you ever felt a strange heaviness? A weight that pulls you toward your bed, not because you're lazy, but because something inside you wants to stop, breathe, and disappear for a moment. You aren't broken. You aren't failing. You aren't weak. You are tired in a way the world never sees. Carl Jung once said that the soul communicates in quiet symbols, and sometimes the simple desire to lie down for hours is the soul speaking louder than your thoughts. Tonight, let's walk into that silence together. Gently, calmly, slowly. Because somewhere inside you, a truth is trying to rise. A truth you've been carrying alone for far too long.
Desire to stay in the only place that feels safe. You tell yourself, I just need a few more minutes. But those minutes stretch into hours. You think about responsibilities. You think about people waiting for you. You think about messages left unanswered. Yet something inside you whispers, not today, not yet. You aren't avoiding life. You are avoiding the weight of being strong all the time. Because being fine every day, being the one who holds everything together, being the one who absorbs everyone else's storms, eventually leaves an unseen bruise. A bruise the world never notices. And your bed becomes the only place where the masks fall away, where the pressure softens, where your chest finally feels free to rise and fall without fear. This is not laziness. This is emotional gravity. Let's understand this feeling the way Jung would. No judgment, no labels, only truth. 1. The soul withdraws when it's hurt. When you've been carrying emotional wounds, even the invisible ones, your psyche tries to protect you by reducing stimulation. It pulls you inward. It asks you to rest so it can heal the parts you neglect. Jung believed that withdrawal is not failure, it's medicine. 2. Your body stores the pain you ignore. That tightness in your chest, that heaviness behind your eyes, that slow, dragging energy in your limbs. These are messages, signals that your inner life is overloaded. When your mind is tired of explaining itself, your body speaks for you. 3. The shadow becomes too loud. Jung called it the shadow, the part of you that holds the emotions you hide, the grief you never shared, the anger you swallowed, the loneliness you denied. When the shadow becomes heavy, you feel it physically as exhaustion, detachment, numbness. So you stay in bed not to escape the world, but because your shadow needs time to breathe. 4. You're running on survival mode. Being strong for too long rewires your nervous system. It makes rest feel dangerous. It makes your body shut down in bursts. You crash after months of holding everything in. Your desire to lie down is your system trying to reset. 5. The soul seeks seek silence when life becomes too loud. Your bed becomes a sanctuary, a quiet cave where you don't have to explain anything, prove anything, or pretend anything. Here, you can simply exist, and that alone is healing. Imagine your soul as a tired traveler, walking through a desert, carrying a bag filled with years of silent emotions. Every disappointment, every heartbreak, every moment you forced yourself to be strong, a stone placed into the bag. Some days, the traveler keeps going. Other days, the traveler's knees shake, the horizon blurs, the sun feels heavy, and the traveler looks for one thing, a place to lie down. Your bed is not just a mattress. It is the symbolic ground where the traveler rests, where you allow your soul to put the bag down. When you lie there, when your breathing slows, when the world becomes distant, you are not giving up. You are returning to yourself. You are letting the dust settle. You are letting the traveler recover. You are healing in stillness. Something beautiful happens when you stop fighting your exhaustion, when you stop calling yourself lazy, when you stop thinking something is wrong with you. You discover that your desire to lie down was never about weakness. It was about unmet needs. A need for emotional validation, a need for peace, a need for boundaries, a need for silence that nurtures instead of suffocates. And slowly, you begin to understand. Your body was not betraying you. It was protecting you. Your soul was not stopping you. It was guiding you. Your exhaustion is not the end. It is the beginning of awareness. When you finally listen, your body softens. Your breath deepens. Your mind becomes clearer, and your spirit begins to rise again. Not quickly, not dramatically, but gently, like dawn finding its way back to the horizon. So if today you wanted to stay in bed and the world made you feel guilty, remember this: you are not failing. You are not falling apart. You are healing. Your exhaustion is honest. Your silence is sacred. Your soul is speaking. Lie down when you need to, rise when you are ready, and walk gently with yourself, not as a machine that must perform, but as a human being whose inner world deserves tenderness. Carl Jung believed that when we honor our inner signals, we return to ourselves. And today, you did exactly that. You listened, you rested, and that is enough.